Our Eve, promoting the game and its players. Hey there, my name's Johnny Pugh, in-game character name Sir Livingston, and welcome to Our Eve. Today I'll be going over the Odyssey 1.1 skill changes that are to be released September 3rd, that's Tuesday next week. Odyssey 1.1 patch. Now, skill changes are primarily about skill change renaming and skill category renaming. There are 2 new skills and of course 1 skill change to 4 separate skills, but we'll get into that. First thing, the Warfare Specialist skills, 4 of them. They are being changed from where it said previously 100% bonus per level after the first level, where it says right here, like Armored Warfare Specialist, let's go into this. Now it says 20% per level. Before it said 100% per level after the first level. Now it says 20% per level. And that applies for each of the other 3 Warfare Specialist skills in the leadership category. The next thing is 2 new skills. 2 completely new skills. These will apply to your jump clones. Advanced Infomorph Psychology and, where's the other one here? Infomorph Synchronizing. Now, Advanced Infomorph Psychology gives you +1 jump clone per level. So now you'll be able to have a max of about 10 jump clones, okay, with this skill if you train it to level 5. The other skill, the new one, is Infomorph Synchronizing. This will give you -1 hour per level on your jump clone time. So if you jump clone, usually you have 24 hours you have to wait before you can jump clone again. This will reduce it at level 5 to 19 hours. Some people were arguing back and forth that we need more reduction, but I guess they're happy with the 1 hour reduction per level. So that's the 2 new skills, Infomorph Synchronizing and Advanced Infomorph Psychology. There you go. Now the other things is renamed skills. Electronics has been renamed to CPU Management. Now I should say all of these skill name changes have been made to accommodate for the new skill category names right here. You didn't want to have any redundancy to increase confusion. That would just be counterproductive. So Electronics is now CPU Management. You'll find that in the engineering category. This involves, I'll show you right there, CPU Management. That used to be called Electronics. Engineering is now called Power Grid Management. You'll also find that in Engineering right there. Targeting is called Target Management. You'll find that right here. And also Multitasking is now called Advanced Target Management. Very simple. Nanite Control is being called Neurotoxin Control. This is because the confusion of the nanite paste item, where people will think maybe it relates to overheating, and I do agree. Whenever I heard of that skill, nanite control, I always thought nanite paste, overheating, and I do approve of that change, certainly, right here, neurotoxin control. Used to be called nanite control. Armor honeycombing is now renamed to armor layering. Right here, you'll find it, armor layering. It's kind of a new skill, so I don't really care what name it was. It's still taking a while. I haven't even trained that skill very far. I'm on CC, by the way. Okay, the last skill rename is Energy Management, Energy Emission Systems, and Energy Systems Operations. These have all been renamed to Capacitor. Energy has been renamed to Capacitor right here. As you see, this used to say energy, energy, energy. Now it says capacitor, capacitor, capacitor. So therefore people can, better understand these skills as relating to their capacitor and not the word energy, because energy can apply to a lot of different types of energy, but your capacitor is very simple that way. Okay, now for the skill group changes, the skill group name changes. Now, mechanics was confusing. Before it was always had armor skills and rigging skills. Now they have separated rigging and armor skills into their own separate categories. Right here we have armor skills, all your armor skills. And right down here is rigging skills. You got a separate category for rigging skills. Thank goodness. I can't tell you how many times I have to sift through my armor category, my mechanics category, to find the rigging skill I wanted to train. So I'm happy that skill change, that name change was made. It's a good change. Next is electronic systems. Used to be called electronics, but now this is relating to all of your E-War skills like cloaking, electronic disruption, sensor dampening, all of those skills. It's not relating to your CPU management or anything. It's all E-War and cloaking. Okay. Next one is engineering. Now, of course, this was changed because the name, they don't want redundancy, and it's all about fitting skills and energy management right here in engineering. It's no longer about your shield. Before, engineering was about your shield skills, which is really odd, I always thought. But now it is all about your fitting skills, which is good. Missiles used to be called Missile Launcher Operation. Now it's just called missiles. Simple. Okay. Simple is better. I've always leaned towards the side of simplicity, although I do play EVE Online, so how much is that really me telling the truth? I don't know. Next skill change was Neural Enhancement. That category is, it only contains booster, clone, and implants related skills. This is actually a completely new category as I understand it. Like I said, it only contains booster skills, clone skills, implant skills. Okay, I believe there's actually some more to that. Let's see. Yeah, there's some I'm not showing. Right there. Okay, next one, production. It says this group now has all industry and manufacturing skills, including those that previously were in the mechanics group. Right here, production. You industrial players, actually I don't have any industry skills. Let me go ahead and open this up right here. There we go. Production skills. All of them. Okay, and the other one is resource processing. This has all of your resource processing skills involving, you know, your asteroids, reprocessing your minerals right there. All nice. That way industry players can more so focus on their skill training. Very nice. And of course the rigging group, very simple. All your rigging skills are now in there. Very simple. Scanning. Whole new category just called scanning. Right there, you pop it open, you got all your scanning skills. No longer you have to go to science to find your archaeology skills and your scanning skills. Just scanning. Simple, nice. Now we can easily see what we have to do and say, okay, I need to max that out. Let's go for it. But believe me, it's a long train time. Okay, science. Now this only contains, it says, quote unquote, true science research data core skills right there. All these skills. I like how they're simplifying the training queue. Sometimes people get so confused about their training, they just don't know where to go, and now this is going to be much more streamlined so they can understand the training process. At least it'll take them less time to understand it. Okay, next one is shields. This, of course, as it says, it's all your shield skills. Very simple. You open it up, no longer is it called engineering, it's just shields. You open it up, there your shield skills are. Spaceship Command. This is one thing that hasn't been changed. It's just the same as before. Spaceship Command is before as it is on Tranquility right now. There we go. And last one, targeting. This has all your targeting related skills, sensor compensation skills, and it was taken out of your electronic skills. So we separated electronic skills to their own category called targeting. There you go. You got all your targeting skills. And of course, compensation skills. Nice. Simple. Now it says all other skill groups, corporation management, drones, gunnery leadership, navigation, planetary management, social subsystems, trade, stay the same except for skills that were moved out of them into one of the new groups mentioned above. So I'm reading that directly from the patch notes, by the way. Now that's all the skill changes, the two new skills, synchronizing and infomorph psychology, the advanced version. Those are the two new skills, and overall, the changes feel okay. Some people do argue that it feels like they're simplifying EVE, but I believe that they're making it, okay, so I shouldn't say this word, accessible. Don't say accessible, it's terrible. Don't use that word. The reason why I do these kind of videos is because I realize me as a new player, when I first started playing EVE, I wasn't as active in understanding or keeping up with the game. So I know there are players who need this information given to them much easier than having to sift through dev blogs, and that's just not how it goes. So I hope you appreciated me going over these skill changes, and if you would like me to do this more in the future, I will consider doing that. But for now, I present this to you. I hope you appreciated it, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.